Hello, welcome to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, digitalmotorsports.com and Pineapple Grips. This is the British round of our BTCC Replica Championship, coming from Brands Hatch. We're on the small Indy circuit for our final round. This is the final round, a sixth round. So we've got the usual 15-minute races for you, but with a little twist. I'm glad to say I'm being joined by our League One commentator, Ian, aka Firepower 2708, for this final round. So welcome, Ian.
Yeah, good to be here, mate, for this final round.
Yeah, it should be fun, shouldn't it? Should be great.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. So on that note, let's go straight to the grid then. So we've only got 7 cars actually that's on this first race. But it should still be an exciting race. So on pole position, based on quality, we've got Dan Bailey. We've got in second.
Second is Hamza in second.
Firepower third.
Ginger Baxter in fourth.
Prime Machine fifth.
6th place goes to Jim.
And in 7th, we've got Pablo. All running, well, pretty much all running soft tyres, coupled with just the softs, rest on the super softs. So that's the grid. Now I just want to run through the standing, guys, before we start the race. So going into this round, we've got on 221 points, we've got Team Silver. We've got Prime Machine in second on 205, Jim Bob third in 186, Firepower in fourth on 184, and Dan Bailey fifth on 173, and Ginger Baxter in 6th on 167. So really, Team Silver, Prime Machine, Jim Bob, Firepower are all up there fighting for it really, going into this final round, so all to play for. So without further ado, let's get this action started. So revs are up. Should be off any second. Oh, someone's had a bit of a start at the back there. I think that might have been Pablo, was it? With a bit of a jump start. Anyway, Dan takes them off into turn 1. That's a good start from Dan actually, pulling away already from Hamza in second. So head up to Druids. Oh, Hamza having a look up the inside, gets there, I think he does. Yeah, good move from Hamza. Oh, goes a bit wide though, but gets there, remains in first. So Dan trying to chase him down, he's got a teammate behind him, Prime Machine in third. And then we've got Scirocco's fighting it out in fourth and fifth, Ginger. And Firepower, who's under attack from Jim Bob actually, going around the outside. Jim Bob's going to be on the inside now. Gets there, good move from Jim Bob, gets around the outside of Firepower. Puts Firepower's fighting back, those little gap for Firepower, can he get there? And no, not quite. He's going to just sit behind Jim Bob then, coming along this start finish straight. So that's first lap out of the way. So it's a sub 50-second lap round here, so going to be quite a few laps getting knocked off here. Doesn't take long to get around, especially in these cars. So Jim Bob 5th then, Firepower 6th, with Pablo at the back in 7th. See what's happening up front then. Well, still Hamza out there, but Dan's still not giving up, still chasing him down. So come round clearways now along these start finish for another lap to complete. He's pulling away actually, Hamza, by the looks of it. Getting quite a nice little lead there. Dan, well, I'll say that. Dan looked quite close then actually when I came back to him, so Dan's not giving up. Prime Machine, just off the back of them, but just trying to keep with them. And then Ginger in 4th. Jim Bob and Firepower still fighting it out in 5th and 6th. Ginger then, he wants to try and latch onto the back of Prime Machine. Quiet at the moment though, but this little battle's intriguing between Jim Bob and Firepower, because these two are having a little go at each other. Oh, Jim Bob runs wide, that's going to give Firepower an opportunity. There's a gap there for him to go through, he's got it, hasn't he? Oh, he's up the inside. Oh, it's a drag race along the start and finish. Who's going to get there? Turn 1 first. I think Jim Bob might still just be there. Oh yeah, Firepower thought about it. Didn't quite get there though. So just sticks with him then, stays in 6th place. Does Firepower? Oh, now has he got him up here? Or was that the camera angle? No, he has got him. I think Jim Bob might have ran a bit wide, but Firepower gets through. Good pass there from Firepower into 5th. He's going to try and chase down his teammate Ginger in 4th. Switch. So Ian, what do you reckon? This is looking good so far.
Looking good, mate. Yeah, great little battle here going off here between Firepower and Jim Bob. Jim Bob, oh, I thought Jim Bob was going to take a look down the inside of Firepower there, but Firepower hangs on to that 5th position just from Jim Bob in 6th place. So good racing here by Firepower, holding on to that. Holding on to that 5th place. Yeah, there's Ginger Baxter, his teammate in 4th place. Ginger Baxter now chasing down Prime Machine to take that 3rd place. Off him, little bit of a gap there between them two guys. Prime Machine going round the right-hander over the start-finish straight, chasing down there. Dan Bailey and Hamza still in that 1st position. Ginger Baxter and Firepower teammates here on a great little battle. Can Firepower give it the beans to take on Ginger Baxter? Quite a few times over this championship, these guys have a great little battle. Oh, Ginger Baxter goes onto the green stuff, gets it back on track there and keeps that 4th position. Still getting chased down by Firepower. Round his sharp right-hander and Firepower goes for the move on Ginger Baxter. Does he take him neck and neck between these two guys?
Oh, what a battle this is.
Straight. Great little battle here, mate, between Firepower and Ginger Baxter. Does Firepower take him? No, he doesn't. No, Ginger Baxter keeps that 4th position from Firepower in 5th, then Jim and Pablo in 7th. Great little battle here between Ginger Baxter and Firepower. Nothing between these two guys. Ginger Baxter's getting a little bit closer to Prime Machine in 3rd. Round the slow right-hander, Ginger Baxter goes a little bit wide. Does give the opportunity for Firepower to make a pass on him. No, Firepower's not close enough this time.
No, it's a great battle though between the teammates, I've got to say. Great battle.
Great little battle here, mate, between these teammates. I think these two guys have had good little battles throughout the championship.
Yeah, the cars look quite good actually, from what I've seen of it. Looks pretty pacey.
Yeah, the pacey cars, mate, not good off the start line, but they're
once they get going,
really
yeah.
Good. Yeah, really good. Over to you, mate.
Yeah, so battle rages on then, and Firepower I think might have him because he's on the outside of Ginger. It's going to have him around the outside. He's got him. He's going to be on the inside now. Yeah, good move. Nice clean move from Firepower there. A little bit of respect given as well from Ginger with that as well, but nevertheless got the pass done. So Firepower then is going to try and chase down Prime, who's just pulled away a little bit because them two battling. Pablo's still in 7th, just behind them, just trying to latch onto him. But there's Prime. Sort of on his own a little bit. He's trying his best to try and keep up with Hamza, who's still holding off Dan in front. Talking of which, let's have a look. Yeah, look, he's got quite a nice lead actually, Hamza. Quite comfortable. He's been comfortable from the start. He's got himself out there. And actually, at the moment, yeah, it looks like he's going on. Could get victory here in race 1. What are we, 7 minutes into the race, so not quite halfway yet, but very close. So Hamza then comes to complete lap 9. Dan just holding on to 2nd, but these two are pulled away. Nice healthy lead now between these two, or for these two I should say, and can't really see it changing. If there's going to be a change, it's going to be between these two up the top, because no one else is really close enough at the moment to put any pressure on. But Dan, and Beamers have looked really quick actually off the line, but Hamza absolutely floored it, got away. But actually, it does look like Dan's catching him. It might be the camera angle, but it does look like it. So let's just stick with this a second. Everything else is looking pretty stable behind. Can't see much else going on. There's a little battle back there actually. Let's just have a quick look. I'm not sure it's, yeah, it's still the teammates actually. Oh no, it's not. It's Jim Bob actually. So it's Jim Bob getting onto the back of Ginger. So Firepower's pulled away. So he's got away. So now Ginger has got a battle with Jim Bob. And Jim Bob actually got a pace in that Audi. Just nearly got him there. Has he got him up here at Druids? We had a look, not quite though. So sticks behind Ginger then. Still in. Oh, Ginger's gone wide though. He's gone well off. He's gone into the sand, and that's given the opportunity that Jim Bob's gone past him. So 5th place then for Jim Bob. Little mistake from Ginger. Drops him back down to 6th. Fortunately for him, Pablo's some way behind. And in fact, yeah, he's some way behind. I thought we'd lost Pablo for a second. He's still out there, but I think he might actually be in lapped here now, because Ginger seems to be at the back of SQ. So all goes on for a little bit. So pushing a little bit too hard is Ginger. So let's have a quick look. Back up top. Yeah, it's still the same. And Ian.
Yeah, Hamza having a great little race here in 1st place, followed by Dan Bailey, Prime, Firepower, Jim, Ginger and Pablo. There's Prime Machine in 3rd place, it's chasing down. Firepower's giving it everything he's got to catch up to Prime Machine now, going around this left-hander. Can Firepower give it a few more beans to catch up to Prime Machine in 3rd place?
Well, he's certainly got the time, Ian. There's no reason why he can't. Looks like he's got the pace too, so why not?
He has, mate. But can he get close enough to make a pass on Prime Machine?
Well, there's your gap.
Yep. Gap is definitely closing between Firepower and Prime Machine. Round the right-hander and add on to the power. Firepower's giving it everything he's got to catch up to Prime Machine. Round this tight left-hander, then the right-hander, then on to the start-finish straight. Oh, Prime Machine goes a little bit wide there. Can that give the opportunity for Firepower to catch up to Prime Machine? It's going over the start-finish straight in a few seconds' time. Not much of a gap between these two guys now. Maybe about a second or so between these two, 3rd and 4th place. Prime Machine hanging on to that 3rd place, says Jim Bob. In 5th, oh, Jim Bob goes a little bit wide there onto the brown stuff, and has a little bit of a slide. Wide again there from Jim Bob. Gives the opportunity for Ginger Baxter to close the gap on him, but Ginger Baxter goes a little bit wide also. Onto the green stuff, and round the left-hander, then hard onto the power. Ginger Baxter's giving it everything he's got to catch up to Jim Bob. Over the start-finish straight. So Hamza in 2nd, Dan Bailey 2nd, sorry, Prime Machine 3rd, followed by Firepower in 4th, and Jim Bob in 5th, Ginger Baxter and Pablo. Not many cars on track, but seeing some fantastic racing here. There's Hamza in 1st place. Not much pressure on this guy at the moment. Keeps it nice and clean. Around these final few moments of this first race of this final round of the championship, and over to Paul.
Yeah, so Hamza, as you said, Ian, staying out there. Don't think he's going to drop any big mistake. I think he's going to be there to the end. With only 3 minutes left of this race, so that's gone quick. So I think he's got this one wrapped up, if I'm honest. Unless he makes some major error now. I think he's got it. So, yeah, I think so. Dan's sort of not giving up, but I think he's going to settle for second place points. Why not? So he's looking quite comfortable there. Or neither of them really have been under any sort of pressure from behind. So had quite a comfortable race. These two really. It was a bit. They were fighting it out to start with, but now quite easy with Prime Machine. Again, looked like he was going to get a bit of pressure from Firepower, who's up into fourth, but I think that's fizzled out a little bit of that battle now as they come into the last couple of minutes of this race. So Prime then third. I mean, Firepower certainly won't give up. He's going to be looking for that third place for sure, but he'll certainly settle for fourth as well. That'd be some good points for him. And actually, considering, and I forgot to mention this actually at the start, considering that our leader, Team Silver, isn't even here in this race, so there's dropping points there from him. So these guys are certainly going to be gaining on in points there, Ian. So you know, it's this championship's not quite over yet, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely looking good for Dan Bailey for promotion.
Well, yeah, 2 go up, I believe, Ian. So we'll see what we'll see what happens after these 3 races. So Jim Bob then 5th, coming over the line to start lap 18. Ginger still there in 6th. That gap's not really changed. Ginger was looking good to start with, and then he had that off. Slowed him right down, got himself back here to 6th. And then Pablo at the back, who I'm not too sure where he was going, but perhaps he's just getting out of the way actually. So not one of the races that Pablo would want to remember, I don't think, but still got 7th place points. Fortunately, being that there's quite a small field, he's going to get 7th place points. That's easy for me to say. So yeah, he's being taken over by all the field, fortunately for him. So we're into the last 30 seconds then of this race, so let's get back to the leader then. Not sure if this will probably be, looking at where he is, the final lap, if I'm honest. So I think he's going to get round for another one. So Hamza it is then, who looks like he's taken victory here, race 1. So congratulations to Hamza, it is the final lap. So here he comes over the line. So first place for him, good win. Been out there from the front really. Dan in 2nd. And a gap back to Prime, who's going to come in on the podium in 3rd. Then Firepower 4th. Jim Bob 5th. It's coming round that final bend now. He's going to get 5th place. There he is, Ginger 6th, and Pablo has already finished. So there's your finishing positions, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch up soon.